Okay, in this video we're going to explore this problem we're having, which is, as I resize, my content is now resizing successfully, but the background image behind it of the two columns is not resizing successfully, so it looks weird when I resize. So let's see first what is happening. This background image, let's just have a quick look at it. My background image is exactly 960 pixels wide, as I can see from this information window. If you're on a Mac and want to get this information window, you can select the picture and then say Command, and then hold the Command button and tap the I key, Command I, and that will give you this information window. On Windows, you can click it once and then some information about it shows up on the left-hand pane. You can also right-click on a Windows and say Properties, and it will give you some more information. So either one of those will work on Mac or Windows. So I see that it's 960, so that explains why it looks great at 960 and doesn't look good at any other size. It's exactly 960 pixels wide. Also, here is the background image on the page div. All that's set here is the URL and that it repeats in the Y direction. Nothing else is set, which means it's pinned to the top left by default. So that means that if this is pinned to the top left and it's 960 pixels wide exactly, then as I shift the page over, I run out of background image, sort of over here. It's hard to see. Let me move it into position here, but so I'm running out here because I run out of 960 pixels is not big enough, and then as I squeeze in, then I cut off that 960. So darn. Instead, what I'd like to do is I'd like to make sure that this background image is completely contained within my page, no matter what size page is. So the book has one method for doing this. They show you how you can open up the background image in Photoshop and make a really wide version of it, like 3,000 pixels wide, and then figure out at what percentage the column changes, the color changes, and then use that as your background position. But there's also an easier way to do it that browsers support now, and that is using the background size property. If I want to make sure that this whole image is contained all the time, I can say background size contain. At the time we were watching this video, I'm sure that this is going to be fully supported by all browsers. Command R to refresh. So now, no matter how wide my page is, whether it's this wide, it's actually resizing my image on the fly because of the contain attribute. And this is totally a good solution for this because all it is colors, and so this is easily scaled up and down by the browser with no noticeable effect. Really super easy to do. So I am pretty close to being done here, but I need to get the header to play nicely here, and then we need to take a look at these content images and how we're going to insert them and then solve some problems in there.